Hello, my friend. I am CHARLEE Simons. Talking about the two things you're never supposed to talk about, politics and religion, which are the two most vital things to talk about as far as I'm concerned. One decides what life is going to be like here on earth. The other one decides what it's going to be like when you leave it.
I agree.
Kind of important.
You think, yeah,
right?
Right.
We should have never stopped talking about it. Silent majority this. I got your silent majority. I want us to be vocal and continue because now that the national election is over and we won, thank God we won.
I agree. Yeah.
Now it's time to focus on my state, California. And we got a whole lot of rooting out in the party, the Republican Party. In the party. That's got to be our focus now. We got to make this party right again. We got to make it the party of Reagan. We got to make it the party of Teddy Roosevelt, the party of Abraham Lincoln. We got to make it the party of Donald Trump, as far as I'm concerned. And we have a whole lot of Californians who seem to hate that, who are actually serving in the Republican Party. They give them nothing but lip service. I remember a year and a half ago when I'm a delegate. By the way, this is Rex Ledesma.
Hi.
Hello, Rex. I'm a delegate with the state through Rudy Rosselli, running for Congress up in Northern California. And my very first convention I went to, Donald Trump wasn't even there. I don't even know if he got invited.
Right.
It was weird. And then all of a sudden, the one they had down here in LA, all of a sudden it was, Trump City. Oh, no, we're all behind Trump.
Interesting how that works, right?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So Rex is working with an organization that I'm really hoping that you support and get behind and become involved with. What's it, first of all, take to become a delegate in the state party? Do you know?
Well, to be a delegate in the state program, you got to go through the associate delegate program and then go through the workshop and then get the training to become the associate delegate. And then as you continue with the program, you eventually get to become a delegate. That exact process, I'm not sure what the ins and outs of that are, but that's the first step.
It's pretty painless. Yeah, it's not like they're going to make you run in the gauntlet. You're going to not going to have to go to boot camp for 2 weeks or any such thing.
No.
But every delegate can have an associate. As a matter of fact, several. And this is why I love the associate delegate program, because you're building your base.
Yes.
And you are the one doing the vetting.
Working on it, yeah. It's a program.
No, I don't mean you personally. I mean anybody who's a delegate.
Yes.
They themselves are working on making sure they get, like my friend Rudy. He said, correct. Charlie, you and I are perfectly aligned. I don't ever have to worry about you, jumping ship, going rhino or anything like that. You are who you say you are. He knows me. That's who he has to be his delegate. That's the beauty about this program.
It's very, they get to know you, and they, like you said, proper vetting to make sure that you're on the same page and it's not just lip service to send with the fundamental values of the party. Right. And so that's where we're trying to, we've seen, you had mentioned and alluded earlier how there was no support for Trump. However, at the point that he became the candidate
in other states, but not in California.
But when in California, he became the go-to guy. Yeah. It's like all the Republicans, whether or not they fully supported him, they were on board in name only.
Fully.
Yeah.
Fully. And in name only kind of spells out who they are to begin with. Right. And frankly, my experience with almost 2 years now as a delegate with the California State Republican Party, I want to go rhino hunting.
Right. I mean,
I'm done with it. We won the national election. Let's focus on saving the state. Because let me tell you, the left, I'm going to get all conspiratorial now. Are you ready?
I am all for it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The left, as far as I'm concerned, is doing their father's work just as quickly as possible before his time is short. And that means New World Order, one world government. You don't get to make that happen as long as the United States of America, a constitutional republic, is standing in the way. How do you take down a powerful state like the U.S.? You take down the most financially powerful state in the Union, and that would be California.
Yeah, most diverse economy in the state. It's a target.
And over $80 billion in debt.
Explain
and those are the government numbers.
Weren't we in a surplus?
Yeah, what happened to all those surpluses for the high-speed rail?
Right.
The train to nowhere.
The train to nowhere. And don't get me started on that.
So how do we get involved? How do we find out more about the delegate program and the associate delegate program?
So the first step is to go to the CRPassociatedelegates.com, or I think it's .org. go to the website first, sign up, and then you'll be in touch with people who will reach out and kind of get you set up for the first steps for applying for the associate delegate program, and then my role specifically within the organization is to work with different speakers to make sure that if they have an engagement or an event that they're going to do to promote their candidacy, or if the whole point is to whatever candidacy that they're running for, the whole idea is like still talk about the associate delegate program, make sure that we promote that program within California, and that will overall get our main goal. And I'm talking in circles, but the main point is to get Mike Morrell
there it is
in office.
And that's what this is all about.
Correct.
Every single person down. I came all the way down from NorCal for this. I'm thrilled to be here. This is a campaign fundraiser for Mike Morrell. Now, you're not going to get to vote for him as normal California Q citizen, right, because he's running for chair of the state Republican Party. And I think he's extraordinary. Mm-hmm. Former Senator Mike Morrell.
Correct.
Author, brilliant mind. We're going to have him on too. I'll definitely have him on while I'm here.
And a good family man.
And a hardcore, strong follower of Christ Jesus.
That really should be top of the list.
I
being
agree.
A follower
God,
of Jesus.
Family, country.
Yep. Correct.
So that's what the Republican Party is all about as far as I'm concerned. And I'm here with a whole lot of like-minded people. And I'm really glad to meet you, Rex. Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. Charlie. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. This is Do Not Talk, broadcasting live from this fundraiser with the California Republican Party Associate Delegate Program.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.